Greetings everyone, this is Danny from HarrTravel.com, your luxury all-inclusive experts. And today I have a treat for you. We're at the Dreams Playa Mujeres Golf and Spa Resort, and we're in the Paramount Suite. So this is a one-of-a-kind suite, and it's actually the only suite that I've ever seen that is like this. It's primarily booked by wedding parties because it's part of one of the largest wedding packages. In fact, if you want that top package, you book this room for a minimum of 2 nights. We can take care of all of that as your travel advisor, but it's a unique configuration because it is absolutely massive, but it is just a 1-bedroom suite. So let me show you what this suite is all about. So you've got this huge entryway over here, and then just off the entryway, you have a second bath. So this suite is really designed to have guests over, so that is perfect to have that in a completely separate area. Now over here you have your kitchen. Just like every single suite here, you're gonna have your Nespresso maker. They'll replenish that as often as you'd like. You've got some snacks here, but this is just a great bar that you can dine at as well. You got the bar stools, and follow me on in. You've got a wine fridge right here. That's actually a window that looks out to the ocean. You've got a sink, and it really truly is a full kitchen. Microwave, you've got an oven, you also have a full stove, and an American-sized refrigerator. It's completely stocked with all kinds of sodas and beers, however it is that you want to have it stocked, and then they'll replenish it throughout your entire stay. I just wanted to point out that this is one of the dream boxes. What this is they deliver your room service directly through here. You don't have to get up and get the door. You can order it directly on the tablet, have it delivered there, and then grab it when you're ready, put it back in there. There's also a door out the kitchen here, once again, for if you're hosting a party. But follow me on into this massive living room. When you're having a destination wedding, you want to have time with friends and family. That's the reason you do it this way, and this is why this suite is so perfect for that. You've got 2 huge sofas here, you've got a couple chairs, the large screen TV, of course, and this full dining room table. One of the things you can actually do with the kitchen is you can have a chef come in. It is an additional cost, but you can have a chef cook kitchen in your suite right here. But from this, you really understand why they have ocean view in the name. All the way around, you have a beautiful view of the ocean, and then just through the door there is where you're gonna find the master bedroom. As soon as you enter, you see this huge king-size bed with the incredible ocean views. You've got a side table over there, and then over here you've got a US plug and a USB. They also have the do not disturb and make up room sign right there. I love that you can hit that right before you go to bed. You're gonna have your large flat panel TV that you can maneuver so that it doesn't block your view. Now, what's incredibly different about this particular suite is that you have this full bridal suite area here. This is designed as the place to get ready. It's not really set up as a second bedroom. You've got the 3 mirrors there, of course. You also have these 2 chairs and lots of comfy places to sit. You've got the chaise lounge, the couch bed there as well, a second TV. But what's great is that you can partition it up. So it's almost like 3 separate spaces. So if you are a wedding couple, you can still kind of share this and then separate out the spaces, especially for the wedding day. So continuing on through the bridal suite, I just wanted to point out that there's a ton more storage here as well. So you've got that completely separate. There's also another dream box to drop off your room service, so you can have that separate. And then also a door that is a separate entry. So you can shut off part of your house essentially, and then have your friends and family come over and take part with you here. So now I'm headed back into the master bedroom. Right here you've got a nice little writing desk. I also wanted to point out that they have this tablet. What is so great about the tablet is that you can access all of the tours, the spa, menus from the restaurants. Basically, it's your entire program, but you can also use it to communicate with the staff. You can order room service and then have it delivered into that dream box. So once again, it's just great. You can go grab it whenever it is that you're ready. Now, this is an incredible master closet and bathroom. Follow me on through to the closet. So when they say walk-in closet, this is truly a walk-in closet. You got a floor-to-ceiling mirror here, always appreciate that. You've got hang-up storage, more hang-up storage. You've got your robes and your slippers. Of course, they do turn-down service every single night. You're gonna be able to take advantage of that, and just a ton of storage in here. They also provide a steamer and an iron, something that's really nice to have, and your safe's just under here. Now, through the walk-in closet, you get into the master bathroom. Once again, the theme with this nearly 5,000 square foot room is space. You've got this huge soaking jacuzzi tub. They'll bring those bath salts for you if you like. You've got your hair dryer over to the side, which comes complimentary. You do have a backlit magnifying mirror, more plugs, appreciate that. Got some incense, nice little touch. You also have your full upgraded preferred club amenity kit. This has things like a razor and other things that you might have forgotten, but everything is upgraded throughout, and you're also gonna have these upgraded preferred club amenities throughout your entire stay. I'll talk a little bit more about that later, but that's the first place that we really encounter it. Huge double vanity. I know any couple appreciates that. And then you got your scale. I don't know about that, but you've got extra towels underneath. And then right here you have a really large master shower, rainforest shower head up above. You also have the shower wand and a nice little bench seat over in the corner. Now we're on the outside terrace. Once again, a massive amount of space. You've got your dining table here, perfect for breakfast, or if you want that chef-cooked meal out here instead. And one unique feature is just around the corner there, they actually have a separate entrance for staff, especially if you're hosting a party. Now, I had mentioned earlier that this is often booked as part of that wedding package, and you can see that you have this great space outdoors for hosting different kinds of events. You can even have your full reception up here. They can set up a dance floor. There's lots of different configurations where you can use this for different kinds of events. There's a wet bar out here. There's plugs all around. And then as you continue along, you have this huge sofa area. And you can imagine sitting here, having a nice, relaxing cocktail, looking out at this incredible ocean view. Now it doesn't stop here, it actually wraps around to the side and continues along. There's even a Wi-Fi hotspot out here. There's several of them throughout the suite. And then as you continue along, you see the rest of the terrace here. They've got more seating over there, but this can be configured several different ways depending on how many people you want to host, up to 60 people, though we find that it's really comfortable in the 40 to 50 range. So now we're on the first of two terraces just outside the master suite right behind me. You've got a couch there. The other part of the terrace is just on the other side of that wall for reference. You have this table with 4 chairs, and you also have that jacuzzi tub, but once again, that signature of unbelievable ocean views. You can see all the different hues of blue out there in the Caribbean. Now, as I mentioned earlier, this is a preferred club category. That means you're going to get all the preferred club amenities throughout your stay. It starts with arrival. You're going to check in the preferred club lounge. You're going to have access to that throughout your entire stay. There's a great bar in there, snacks, food, and access to the concierges. You're also going to get access to all of those private Bali beds and palapas down there on the beach, in addition to all the Bali beds all the way around the entire resort. One of my favorites is the lazy river. That's a preferred club access area only. And then throughout the entire stay, there's several different things that make it upgraded. But this one of the things that you get with this is all of those upgrades. And you can imagine with a suite this size and an experience like this, it would be a perfect wedding venue, or even just for a couple that loves a ton of space. So when you're ready to book this incredible suite, either standalone or as part of the wedding package, we know that we can help you. We have an incredible relationship with AM Resorts. We know the wedding spaces here inside and out, and we can help create the experience of a lifetime for you, your family, your friend, and your guests at an amazing value.